wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. Check. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, Black Sun, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flair, sun up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's backpack, capital one. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man, A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. Listen, we back with another one. You already know what it is, a pregame show. And if you've been watching this channel longer than a day, you already know how I get down for my pregame show. So listen, guys, I have my lovely CFO, of operations in it. She got her headset on, so if you call in, she can hear your score. Listen, so all my members, you already know what it is. All my members, go ahead and put your scores in the chat. How much we giving away today, babe? She said 50. She said we gotta pay for a wedding. She said we gotta pay for a wedding, so it's 50 out here. All right, so we're giving away $50 for the right score. Listen, that's gas money. Okay, that's date money. Okay, I just spent $39 at Cracker Barrel. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's something for somebody. All right, so just be grateful. Okay, be generous and be grateful. All right, so that's what we're doing today. Listen, I'm live from Mobile. We'll be going to the game in about an hour. Okay, so in an hour we're gonna be heading out, gotta go park, gotta do all that. So when the jump on here, do a pregame show or whatever and get it popping. All right. So if you're not a member, don't put your score in the chat. All right. In the format, if you're a member, the format is this, like Paris. You see Paris? Paris is a G in this thing. All right. Paris been doing this for a minute. All right. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How Paris got it is how it needs to go. All right. That is how it needs to be. So members, go ahead and put your score in the chat. If you are a non-member, go ahead and call in. I'm going to talk about some games that I'm excited to see. All right, I'm going to talk about the game, Jackson State and Alabama A&M, and then we're going to get up out of here and we're going to call it a day. All right, Mike Reed 45-7. All right, you guys are being real disrespectful out here in these streets. But I ain't going to say nothing. Listen, if Key tell you to put your If Key tell you to put your score back in the chat or she missed it, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Paris. All right. So, few games that they said the game is sold out. I highly doubt that. Few games. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. This on upset alert for me. This game is on upset alert because in the core of me, I just want to see chaos at Southern. That's really what I'm looking for. I would like to see chaos at Southern. I'm telling you right now, if Valley should just so happen to pull this game out their ass, it is going to be pandemonium down in the Bluff. All right, this game comes on at 2 o'clock Eastern time. 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. I'm excited to see. I hope it's competitive.
Chris Silas, which score are you going with, 45-12 or 45-3?
All right, I'm excited to see this. You know what I'm saying? Of what possibly could happen. But man, I'm telling you this: if this game should just so happen to go Valley's way, it would do me no greater justice and joy to come on here and smash some Southern. Okay, it would do me no. All right, just pull it up, subscribe. Hey, what's up, Truth? What's up, my boy? All right, what is up, my boy? I'll see you at the game. All right, so yeah, it would do me no greater joy than to see this upset. So I'm on upset alert right here. I still think Southern should win this game. They are the better team. Let's not play this game. But to not say that Valley can't pull off an upset, especially if they make Bashawn McCray one-dimensional to where he can't throw the ball and all Southern can do is run. Listen, Valley is not a soft team. They're a physical team. They get after the quarterback. You got Ronnie Thomas back there. You got Jalen Bell. You got number 23, Lindsey. These guys are not pushovers, all right? You know, people look at Valley as, whatever is Valley, but they're going to come to play. They're going to come to play hard. And if Southern starts beating themselves, it can get ugly really, really bad. All right, nobody cares about your score. Offscript sucks at making videos.
Hey, Apostle Sally.
What's up? What's up, Apostle Sally? That's my pastor right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all don't got too many pastors be in your chat. You know what I'm saying? That's my pastor right there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all say I be playing with God, I got covering. Okay. I got covering. I got a prophet on one end. I got a hell of a pastor on another. I'm not supposed to say hell, but yeah, my bad. You know, it's in the Bible. But anyway, you already know what it is. All right. So that is what it is. Couple other games coming up on the slate. Grambling and Texas Southern. And you know what it's all about at the end of the day. It's about that bad man number one. Andrew Buddy! All right, I know if you at home, you probably did it with me. All right, Andrew Body, Texas Southern. They're at Houston. Grambling. Listen, man, Texas Southern is still in this. I know. PV is doing their thing, and they're looking to right the ship and get back right and finish off strong. But listen, I just want to make sure I want to make it very clear. Texas Southern is still in this thing, and if they can come out with a decisive victory, at PNC Bank, listen, they haven't beat Grambling. I don't think they beat Grambling since McKinley has been there. So they have never beat Grambling. So this will be a huge win for Andrew. When they went to the hole, he got demolished. They made him look like a freshman. All right, listen. Word on the street is Andrew's not feeling too well. This might be his flu game. Okay, he might come out like MJ. You know what I'm saying? Like Scottie Pippen was holding him. He drinking Gatorade. This might be Andrew's flu game. So you might see my boy go for about 200. You know what I'm saying? 2 tubs. Maybe 80 yards rushing with a win. You know what I'm saying? With the flu game. So be mindful. We'll be praying and diligent for my boy Andrew Body. All right, Andrew Body.
So we have scores. I'm gonna name everybody I have so far. Paris 45-10. First, I have you, T Smooth, Chris Silas, Mike Reed, PZ, Alan Darby, and Kevin Smith all for JSU. Have y'all. And Reese Solo Dolo for Alabama A&M.
Solo Dolo. He said, I am a one-man crew. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. All right. Dog, you're not a member, stupid. Like, bro, you're not a member, so shut up. Oh, am I gonna put my score down? I don't give a damn. All right. You're not it. So go somewhere. All right, stop crying. FAMU and Alabama State. Funny getting here. We had it passed by Alabama State, the stadium right off the highway. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it would do me no greater joy than to say FAMU should lose this game because they're not the team that they think people. Listen, man, they're not that good. I can't keep saying this loud enough. They're not that good. All right, but they're better than this team. All right. I don't think this game is going to be a blowout by any means. I mean, what Demetrius Davis are you going to see? That's the real key to this game. That's the real kicker to this game is what Demetrius Davis are you going to get? Because we know what they have in the running game. Listen, they have some stellar wide receivers. Hickson, Keyshawn Johnson Jr. That kid is a freaking stud, man. If you're not watching Keyshawn Johnson, if you're not a fan of Keyshawn Johnson Jr. at Alabama State, I mean, first of all, his name, okay? His name. All right, that's numero uno. And then number 2, the dude's a dog. He's an absolute dog. So, but what Demetrius Davis are you going to get? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to get the Bethune-Cookman Demetrius Davis? Are you going to get the Jackson State Demetrius Davis? Are you going to get the Texas Southern? You don't know what Demetrius Davis you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I would like to go for Alabama State for the upset. It is at home in the Gump, as they call it. I don't know why they call it Montgomery. Is it? Is that like the Gump? I don't know why.
J-Tuck, I don't know what score that's going for.
35-10. JSU. He's JSU. I know him. But yeah, so I don't really know what that looks like. And why do they call it the Gump anyway? You know what I'm saying? So, and then FAMU, listen, offensively, it's Xavier Smith. Okay, it's simply Xavier Smith. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it runs and operates through Xavier Smith. If they can get Anthony Maddox and those guys to come and play, this should be. Listen, man, that kid Anthony Maddox is legit. He's a freaking dog. And this secondary is not to be scoffed at. You know what I'm saying? This is the same secondary that Jackson State only put 22 points on. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like they can't get the job done. And if you're focusing on Xavier Smith, if they can take Xavier Smith out the equation, FAMU is even more vulnerable to lose. Man, he's gonna be hell to deal with for the next 3 years. That boy is crazy good. So if they can get Xavier Smith out of the rhythm of this offense and they can take him out of the game, this game is about as even as you're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it a whole buck with y'all. If Alabama State can take away Xavier Smith from Jeremy Musa, that eliminates. This game becomes on par with it's an even push. but it's Alabama State's job to do their part to stop Musa and Xavier Smith in that connection. If Xavier Smith goes for 8 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown or 2 touchdowns, it probably was a long day for Alabama State. All right, it's probably a long. Hey, Miss Nicole, it's in the description below. It's in the description below, and Key would drop the link as well. Thank you so much, Miss King. All right, so you have that aspect within how they do this thing and whatever, but I want Alabama State to pull this out. Now I'm going to be 100%. I don't think Alabama State is. I think they're close. I think Alabama State is really close. And shout out to, I still got to make the donation to the athletic program, and I'm going to make a donation. I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to put it on my channel. I'm a man of my word. All right. You know what I'm saying? If they had a winning record, they're going to do it. Alabama State is close. Now, these are the two things you have to be very cognizant. A lot of the players on that team, Eddie Robb did not recruit. A lot of the stars on that team, I say again, Eddie Robb did not recruit. So we're going to see how his recruiting classes come in and see if he can keep building this thing out as expectations grow with him as a quarterback. I don't think Demetrius Davis is the answer. That's just me personally. I don't think you're going to win a lot of games with a 5'9", 5'10" quarterback that's antsy. I think he's on
All participants are muted.
I think he's in that aspect of, you know what I'm saying, of Malik Hodge, but he's just not the greatest of throwers. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I don't like antsy quarterbacks. I like guys who can sit in the pocket, throw, and run when they have to. All right, let me take this caller so he can get his score in. 0242 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
What up, Scotty?
What's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Malik.
Hey, what's up, Malik? What's up? What's your score?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your score, Malik.
48, 21, Jackson State.
All right, 48-21. Malik, got you. Is that score good, babe? All right, you're good, Malik.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. All right, Mike, coming to you.
Scotty, I know I gave you my score, but I woke up with something on my mind.
Oh God.
Because I got 45, 7 days shoot, but I need all my listeners, everybody just close your eyes right quick. Everybody just close your eyes and think about the ugliest person that you know. Just think about the ugliest person that you know. Because this game can get dead ugly today. So sit back and think about the ugliest person that you know and say to yourself, man, this game can get as ugly as them today.
Oh my goodness, something is wrong with you. So are you changing your score or are you keeping it the same? Back that score.
I'm gonna keep it the same, but I got the thought in the back of my head about the ugliest person I know.
Hold up.
And he can get that ugly today, Scotty.
That don't make sense because your score don't reflect that. And honestly, if you feeling that froggy and leaping, you might as well give me a 60 piece. That's how I feel. Cause it can't get.
Cause Scotty, I think that Nebraska stuff pissed Deion off, man. I think the Nebraska room will piss Deion off, man. Now I feel like Deion just gonna up the score today.
Then up your score.
Let your face.
Oh, Scott, I can add on a couple more wings. 52-7, man. I got a couple more wings in the back I can fry up. 52-7, man.
Oh, I can't stand you, bro. You stupid. You think I got a couple more?
No, he can't do that. Hunt.
Oh, somebody took that score. See what happened when you be lollygagging? Somebody took that score.
But Scotty, that means that person thought about the ugliest person that they know, and they figure, oh, this game can get that ugly.
Oh my God! So I'm assuming you're not upping your score then.
I'm gonna keep it the same, but I just had to put that on the hearts and the minds of the listeners, just to think about the ugliest person that they know, because that's how this game gonna turn out today.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
All right, guys.
All right, boy. Appreciate the call. That boy's stupid. Boy, that boy's stupid. I can't. I swear to God, that boy's stupid. 3935 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Yo, Scott A. What's up, man?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, this D Driver, man.
All right. What's up? Talk to me.
Dude, hey, I'm the same dude you made the bet with, man. I've been waiting to see if you're going to make that donation, but I see you just said
I'm a man of my word.
You're going to make it.
Oh, yeah, I'm a man of my word. Yeah, no, I'm a man of my word now. Yeah, I everything's on wax for a reason now. I don't play like that. No, I don't play like that.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna give you grief about that right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna call in on Monday because I want Kofi on the line, and I'll deal with that later. But for now, my score, because you can go ahead and just make the money on out to me. So, Quilla, Miss Offscript, go ahead and cut that check to me because it's a wrap. 49-14. Yeah, of course, JSU.
All right, he said 49-14. You good, Mr. D Driver, Mr. Driver?
Yep.
I got you locked in, Mr. Driver.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you Monday here. So when you see that number up there, go on, let me on in there now.
I'll let you in. Just make sure you put it you put your last four in the chat, but like, hey, Scotty, it's me. Make sure you know what I'm saying, so I know. But I got you though. I got you.
Oh, and then I'm gonna give you my information too, because you need to make that donation care of me, so my school know that I'm out here representing and I'm sending them money, even if it's vicariously through somebody who I whooped for a bit. Okay. All right, y'all have a blessed one.
Oh my goodness, I got you. That's respect.
Yeah, man. You got to plug me up, because folks always say alumni ain't donating. Deion say that alumni ain't giving back. Now I'm giving, baby, even when I win. All right, I'm gone.
All right, man. Oh man, to the victors goes the spoils. Oh man, to the victors goes the 0119 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Yo, Scotty. I'm gonna go ahead and call it 52-9, no touchdowns, man.
Oh, all field goals. Oh, what's your name? We gotta put a name with it. 52-9.
Put a DTL boss.
DTL?
Yeah, DTL boss.
Boss. DTL boss. Not ATL boss. DTL boss. Okay.
Nah, ain't no ATL. Nah.
All right, man. I got you locked in. I like that score. I like the 9.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I like that 9. I don't think the 52 gonna hit, but I like that 9. No, that's not a bad score. 9762 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
What's going on, Scotty? This is Big Gabe from Memphis. What's happening with you?
What's up, Gabe? Talk to me.
All right. So what I'm looking at 56-17.
56-17.
Yeah.
You're good, Gabe.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna holler.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All
right. And Serve. Okay, you got him. Okay, cool. All right, we got you locked in, Serve. All right, cool. No callers. All right, so listen. So that's my take on FAMU and Alabama State. Shout out to Mr. Driver. Listen, I gotta give him credit. When nobody was believing, he believed. Even though you guys got some couple lucky wins and stuff like that, you got your winning record. You know what I'm saying? And you got the Mag City Classic. So pretty successful season. Pretty successful first season. Let's see how you guys run it back. But hey, huh? Oh, my score. I don't even know what my score was. I think it was like 31-17. I think JSU. I had 31-17 JSU, if I wasn't mistaken. So, my boy TG, talk to me.
Scotty,
what's goody?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, TG.
I was just wondering. I just want to say a quick song for you, my boy. Glory, glory, hallelujah. It's my finger, hit the like button. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Hit my finger, hit the like button. Come on, let the church say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Can we please as I always say, get the likes up. And for all my people out there now, I'm often imitated, but never duplicated. Keep the likes up and don't take my job from me, because I'm coming for you. Get these likes up, get them as high as we can get them. And that's all I got. Oh, my score. My bad. I almost forgot the score because the likes were so low. So I got this score. 40, Jackson State 40, Alabama 3. Alabama A&M
40 to 3?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Their defense is like trash, man. I just can't. I could be wrong, man. And I try not to pull in. I'm trying not to fall into the delusional category, but I'll watch some more games. I looked at some more film, man. That's your fault, because I don't even look at film like that. But it's your fault. I had to go watch some more film.
That's Mike Reed. That's Mike Reed. I had to go watch film. Scotty had to go watch some film.
Yeah, I had to go watch some film, man. And I don't see it, man. I think they're good for a field goal. I think Quincy Casey is good, man, but he ain't got no. Ain't nobody catching the balls around here like that. Like, I don't see it, man. And I could be wrong.
You could be
wrong. That's what I got. That's what I'm rocking with.
Okay. Hey, listen, that's your score. I respect it, my boy. Appreciate it.
For sure, man. Hey, you already know. Keep the likes up, Miss Offscript. I got you. Put me on the committee. Put me on the committee.
Of the light. Okay, I think you're captain of the light.
For sure.
Got it.
Hey, appreciate it, TG. Hey, listen. So let's get to the game at hand, right? Let's talk about the game. Expectations, right? So I want to start because I know what it is. Listen, guys, let me say something about y'all. If you're watching, let me tell you a little bit of something about me. If you are watching the game and in the back of your mind you say, I can't wait till I can tell Scotty off, I already won. If you have ever watched the game, right? If you've ever watched the game and said Andrew Body out loud, right? If you've ever watched the game and said Gremlin, some trash bags, if you've ever watched the game and you said, Scotty gonna be mad or Scotty gonna do this or I can't wait to hear from, I've already won. I've already won. I just want to say that. Right? So this is the thing with the Quincy Casey expectation. It's funny. Me and my girl was talking about it at the dinner table. The floor for me in this game for Quincy Casey is 150 and a passing touchdown. Mentally, that should be the floor for Quincy Casey. I think a good game for Quincy Casey is between 200 and 250 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and no picks. Listen, all picks are not made the same. If he throws a pick, you can tell whether it's on him or the receiver. But between 2 and 250, right? You can even probably go about 180. About 180 to about 250, somewhere in between there with 1 or 2 passing touchdowns. I think that's a good game. Do I think he can do more? Yes, but do I think he has a team to do that? I don't think he has the team to really get there. A game which he played out of his mind is anything over 250. Anything over 250 passing yards, and I don't give a damn how you get it. I don't give a damn if it's garbage yards. I don't give a damn because you don't get 300 yards in the fourth quarter. So if anybody's like, oh, Scotty, we were up 42-7 and he got it. That's not how the game is played, my boy. I watch Dak Prescott. He does it all the time. All right. So if you get 100 yards in the fourth quarter, you had to get 200 yards in the other 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how the game works. Right. So stat line wise, that just is what it is. And he don't play defense. So, he can't stop nobody too. He can only do his part. So my expectations for QC is this. Because I know a lot of you guys are just waiting. That's all you guys are doing. You just, oh my God, I can't wait. You want to see Quincy Casey with your own eyes, see why Scotty's a fan. If he plays bad, you're going to come on here and say, oh, Scotty, QC is not who you thought thought he was. And if he plays good, you could be like, he's still not better than Shedeur. So there's really no win-win for QC. At the end of the day, the only thing I can ask of QC is do this. This game, if he's watching, whatever, this game is either to solidify going forward or looking to cut ties, right? And I know this might sound bad, but understand, if you show what you can do in this game, if you go out and play hard, if you lead your team in a loss, you can still build off losses. Any coach can see what they can build off on a loss, right? And the expectation is you're not supposed to win this game, so you're really playing with house money at this point. But QC has to go out and show why he can lead this team. He has to show up and show why he can be the guy to build with in the future with this team. And this is the game to do it. You had the Grambling game when you came back, you won in double overtime. You let that moment slip out of your hand in the Magic City Classic. You had it. You let it slip out your hand in the Magic City Classic. That could have been your end. But this game right here, you're playing to show why you should be that guy. Because even in a loss, if you have the fans that say, man, I don't know about you. If QC can make the fans be like, damn, why weren't we playing Quincy Casey from the beginning? This season could have went different. You've won. You've won. So my expectation for this game is to show, my expectation is for Quincy Casey to come out here and show why I feel he can lead a team, right? It's not easy being the Andrews and Shedeurs of the world. It is not, right? Yes, Shedeur has an immense amount of talent, but the one thing about Shedeur is he wins. The one thing about Shedeur is he's not a prissy quarterback. He gets the job done. Dirty, ugly, or whatever, Shedeur is about getting the job done. Andrew Body is about getting the job done. No matter how it might look, they go out and get the job done. And QC has to show up and show why he can go get the job done. Point blank, period. No ifs and buts about it. I don't care if your receivers don't show up. I don't care. Listen, you have to put on a product on the field to where they can say, it wasn't our quarterback's fault to why we lost this game, and that's all you can really ask for in this scenario with this team and what you're working with. You got to go out and show why you can go lead a team, and that's my expectation for this game. Now, listen, overall, they ain't gonna win. If they do win, it's a damn. It'll probably be it will probably be the biggest upset next to South Carolina State beating Jackson. That's probably the two biggest. This will probably be on that same level of an upset. But understanding, I'm looking at the weather right now. It looks like it's going to rain. It might rain. If it does rain, all those 40-point scores out the window. So that saves Alabama A&M some egg on their face, because if it rains, it won't go up past 35. That's going to be the ceiling is 35, because they're going to run the ball. All right. And when you run the ball, clock runs out. You don't get the same amount of possessions, things like that. All right. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. For Jackson State, listen, man, it's really not a hard game. It's just stay balanced. Stay balanced. Do what you've always done. Like, that's the thing. It's so hard to come in day out and talk about what Jackson State should do, because there's no team built to stop Jackson, right? You have to have a defensive team that has offensive talent. And the only team that even had somewhat of a chance was FAMU, and they got smashed 59-3. Alabama State, great defensively, not great offensively, right? Tennessee State, Draylon Edwards and his offense did not show up. You have to play both sides of the ball very well for you to even attempt to be in this game with Jackson State. Right? So if it's not the front end, it's got to be something about your defense has to be elite. If it's the back end, if it's the front end, something has to affect what Jackson likes to do, and I don't see that happening from Alabama A&M. But what I will say, one thing I do like about Alabama A&M this year is that they are willing to blitz. Last year, they were not willing to do that. I think in the Valley game, they blitzed a little too much excessively. That left Jelani Eason allowed to run these lanes and get open and do all this crazy type of stuff. But the fact that Boulware is willing to blitz and it is not scared to blitz, I think that holds some type of good thing about JSU. I mean about what Alabama and them. They won't be scared to blitz, and that is what it is. I mean, how effective the blitz is going to be, who knows? But as long as you're willing to try, you can't get too mad at it. It can't hurt too bad. Listen, man, I think this is a game where Connell Maynard and his offensive staff is going to have to show why they're offensive-minded guys. The way you expose Jackson State's defense is you got to spread them out. You got to spread them out because, like I keep saying to you, you have to make them show and declare who is on who. I know you guys get enamored with all the other stuff of, the guys run the ball. Like yes, you can run the ball, but you have to spread them out for them to show who is on who, and you work your matchups based off that. The way, if you're not uber talented offensively to say, hey, we're going to do what we do and do what we do at a high level, then you have to find your matchup within the Jackson State defense and do what you do. If you're going to run the ball, then it doesn't matter, right? If you're going to run the ball, all you do is count the box. Hey, we got a light box. We're going to run. You got a heavy box. We throw. But when offensively, if you decide to throw the ball, you spread them out based off the spread alignment that you have. You then, from there, have to process where are we going? Where do I feel comfortable going to the ball, right? Am I going to attack number 5, Kev Wiggins? It's probably the weakest DB in the group, right? Probably not going to go at Travis Hunter too often because I don't trust my wide receiver to win that matchup, right? So I'm not going to throw at Travis Hunter. All right, I got Zay in the slot. I don't have Juice anymore, so I don't have that quick, shifty slot guy that could give Zay a run for his money just, in a phone booth. You know what I'm saying? Then if you bring Shiloh down, that's probably your best matchup, is attacking Shiloh one-on-one or whatever, or however you do it. If I don't know if Huggins is playing, you kind of don't want to attack him. He's a long, lanky DB. You know what I'm saying? There's so many facets of this thing that you just have to kind of break down once they spread it out where I want to go with the ball. So to me, if I was the OC or if I'm an offensive analyst, right, I'm telling QC, hey, these are our weakest, these are our attack points, right? So attack points could be something to where if you see this matchup, that's where we're going. No ifs and buts about it. If you see this matchup, we're going here. All right. And then you make a route, you make an adjustment or audible call based off the routes and the adjustments and things like that. Now, at the end of the day, you still got to block it up. That's like, listen, man, it's all good and dandy if you still got to block it up. If you don't block it up, it's a dead deal. It's a done deal. It don't matter what the matchup is. If you can't block them, it's a long day, right? So once again, I keep saying, listen, man, the guy on that line that's super special is Devontae Davis. But I tell you, one guy that keeps popping out on film for me that I absolutely like is 31 Rager. I think that's his name. If I'm mistaken, somebody please let me know. But I think his name is 31 Rager. Oh my. That dude is a like a Swiss Army knife. Like, I mean, it does. I see him everywhere. It literally is everywhere. I like him. I like Hobson. I think Hobson's a great attribute to what Aubrey Miller does. I love 47 Hobson. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of guys that you have to worry about on that front seven because of the fact of everybody's speed, right? Like I said, I think there's one special guy, which is Devontae Davis. I think Devontae Davis is a guy hard to block, can ruin your whole day if he gets in the backfield. But everybody else is a guy that can go get you, a guy that's speedy, a guy that can, rush up the field and make it difficult. You speed your clock up. You see what I'm saying? So I think all those guys have those attributes, but the special guy on there is Rager. I like Mercer. Okay, 31. Okay, whoever's 31, I like him. All right, whoever 31 is, I don't know his name. 31 is absolutely amazing. All right, now the second key to that is True Thompson. I didn't see True Thompson. I didn't know what he was about and everything like that. But against that Southern game, oh, he was unblockable. He was unblockable. I mean, he was blockable. But in the run game, he was giving Southern run game fits. Pass blocking, he wasn't much of a problem. But run game wise, yeah, True Thompson was an absolute stud. So he's also a factor into this as well. And remember, A&M does not have a big line. A&M has that, that slender, our tackle is 6'5", 285, 290. Like, they don't have no big, fat guys that just be like, they don't have that. They have that slender line that's real movie and shifty type. They don't have guys that just blow you off the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a long day for them. But to me, you have to use Jackson State's speed against them. So you're going to have to throw some screens. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to throw some screens. You're going to have to do some running back screens, some tight end shovel passes, some tight end pop screens. Like, you got to get the ball out quick, and you have to do it in a variety of ways. DT really needs to make some money in this game, right? Because yes, you're going to the XFL, but if you can't, some of this is not talent-based. Some of this is just scheming it up, right? And I think he has to scheme it up appropriately to get Quincy comfortable really quickly. Quincy is not Xavier to where it takes him a lot. It doesn't take Quincy a long time to catch and throw, right? And he can do it from multiple platforms. He can do sidearm. He can do, natural over the top, a basic. So he can throw it however you need it, but you got to find a way to get him comfortable very quickly. And I won't be surprised. I'll tell you this. I won't be surprised if you see some trick plays from Jackson. I won't be surprised if you see Willie Gaines get loose in this game. You know what I'm saying? I really won't be surprised. I think you're going to see Deion back on his Madden. All right. You're going to see Deion Sanders in full Madden mode. All right. Going for fourth downs, going for twos. Listen, I don't give a damn what he said in the banquet. Okay. I don't care what you heard Deion say in the banquet. He's trying to put 80 on A&M. He is trying to put 80 on A&M. Okay. If he can, he will. I'm just telling you that right now. Deion gonna be on his Madden today. All right, 4th and 13. Let's go for it. 4th and 12. Let's go. 3rd and 23. Let's throw it. Like, he's gonna be feeling himself because he knows his team is not as good as him. It just is what it is. So, however you want to say it, it is what it is. So you're gonna see some stuff you probably like. Damn, I ain't never seen Jackson State do it because Deion about to pull out all the stops. He about to pull out all the stops now. Let me see. He got this game. He got another game. Yeah, he about to pull out all the stops. You probably see a couple trick plays, but you about to see Shedeur he's going to try to get Shedeur to 400 yards passing. If the weather, let me see if it's raining already because I'm here. Let me see if it started raining. It's raining a little bit. It's raining. It's a little drizzle. If the rain stays away, he's going to try to get Shedeur to throw for 400 yards. It might be a 44 game, 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. It might be a 44-yard game. It might be a 44 day for Shedeur. It might be 400 yards, 4 TD. Because I'm telling you right now. Listen. I can't listen. I just want y'all to listen. Remember, Quincy Casey is a former quarterback at Jackson State. Quincy Casey was in the competition battle, right? Quincy Casey has been my shining, my trumpet for the past 2 years. So if you don't think Deion Sanders is trying to embarrass Quincy Casey and be like, and really shut me up, okay, you're out your cotton picking mind. I just want to listen. I just want to tell you. You can take it. You can say, "Oh, Scotty, he don't care about nothing you say. Scotty, he don't give a damn about you." I'm telling you right now. I've probably spoken to Dion more than half of you guys in the chat. More than probably have it. Listen, Dion's that guy. Okay, he will crush. If he has opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong. It's nothing like, it's nothing like evil. It's just like football crush. Like I don't want nobody like, oh, he's trying to. No. It's not that. It's just that he is going to show the separation between his son and Quincy Casey. That's what I want y'all to keep it in football. I'm not talking about anything outside of football. Okay, it's nothing personal like that. I'm just saying, like, football wise, Deion Sanders is going to do everything possible to show the distinction between his son at quarterback and Quincy Casey. Now, mind you, Shedeur has everything going for him. The defense, receivers, running back, O-line, D-line, like, he got everything going for him. But I just want to make that very clear. If you didn't think that's what it was, you're bugging. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you, Paris. I know you a JSU diehard, but you can see the forest from the trees. All right, you can see the forest from the trees. All right, guys, listen, I'm about to get up out of here. We and McKee are going to go head down to the stadium. If you see me, say what's up. I ain't hard. Listen, like I'm like Dion. I ain't hard to reach. I ain't hard to get in contact with. Don't be scared. Say what's up. I ain't gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool guy. Listen, Alabama A&M ain't tailgating. Alabama A&M ain't tailgating. Oh yeah, JSU. If anybody from JSU tailgating, y'all can hit us up. But it is what it is. All right. But yeah, so if yeah. Right. So if you see us, we hungry. Even though we ate Cracker Barrel. Okay, I love me some Cracker Barrel. All right, we do love some barbecue. All right, so we don't have too much faith in you Alabama A&M fans. Man, they are, man. Listen.
Okay, this is gonna be what, our third Alabama A&M game.
Was our second homecoming?
Homecoming, we saw them.
Bethune-Cookman. That was at Bethune-Cookman, but it wasn't their homecoming. Yeah.
All right, and we saw them at the Magic City Classic last year.
Oh, that was. I mean, yeah. Okay, I get you. Yeah, it was trash.
So no, they don't feed us. I mean, you would think we were like
pariahs.
I was gonna say colonizers, but that's what you would think.
Like we had leopard disease or something.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Never talk to them. Like, you would think we're not invited to the cookout at all. And if anybody didn't invite us to the cookout, I would think it would be Jackson State.
Nah, we say we invited.
But they always have an open door for Offscript and his lady. So I don't have a lot of faith in Alabama A&M sending us an invitation to the cookout. Although they will send some gear.
Oh yeah.
They will send some gear. Jackson State, y'all do not send gear, but y'all do feed us, and that is the way to.
I don't need no more gear. I'm good on Jackson.
All right. So with that being said,
see this what A&M fans do, right? They got to send you to the store. They got go to Crazy. We don't want to go to Crazy Browns. We don't want to have to pay for barbecue. Okay, we don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I go, it don't matter where Jack State at, we good. Alcorn, Texas Southern, we good. Jackson State and whatever, we good. You know what I'm saying? Every time we come to a damn Alabama A&M game, don't nobody feed nobody.
For y'all saying that A&M is bougie, let me kill that narrative. Southern is the bougie school that I've seen. That's neutral. They are the bougie ones that I have seen. And Brian Johnson, well, y'all be tailgating. Nobody denied that. Y'all just are not friendly. It's not a lot of Southern hospitality here in Alabama. But that's okay. JSU, they be there to feed us. Okay.
It's not about being in Mobile. See, you're missing the point. See, Alabama A&M, y'all Bamas don't get the point. The point is not that there's places to go. We're saying you Bamas don't tailgate. Every time we go to A&M, we went to the homecoming, trash. And that's your homecoming. Absolute trash. It was absolute trash. Went there, Magic City Classic, absolutely trash. Like, okay, the festivities around the Magic City Classic are crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of stuff going on. But they ain't trying to feed nobody. They selfish and stingy. Trash. Trash. Okay. So game day experience, A&M, bottom. I'd rather go to the Valley than go to A&M, and I mean that. I mean that.
Bring your own food.
Yeah. They got Chick-fil-A though. That Chick-fil-A was hitting though. Yeah, the Valley Chick-fil-A was hitting though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure we get a plate, Brian Johnson. I'll come back on and change.
Nah, I'm not changing nothing.
I will.
Nah, I'm not changing nothing. Y'all had plenty of opportunities with me. I'm good on A&M. I'm like, if somebody invite me A&M tailgate, I'm like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, so I'm Gucci on that. Now I'll go down and see the basketball team though. You know what I'm saying? I'll go down and see the basketball team, but I ain't going to A&M to eat. That's not what it is. Alcorn did me right, boy. Alcorn like the Soul Bowl last year, amazing. I can only imagine the Alcorn in Jackson because it's supposed to be at Alcorn. No, it's on the 19th. We're not going, but yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Mr. Kincaid, the A-Town.
But Alabama State, y'all on the clock next year. It was between this game and Alabama State next year. Alabama State, y'all on the clock. I'm gonna come down there to that stadium. It better be something happening. It better be something happening. That's all I gotta say about that. South Carolina State wasn't bad. So they were pretty. They better than Alabama A&M, and they in the MEAC. So A&M is below the SWAC and below the MEAC at this point in time. They last in everything. Okay, on game day experience. But Alabama State, y'all on the clock next year. I got y'all. Next year y'all on the clock. So we'll see what's popping at Alabama State next year. See what's going on at the Gump. All right. But yeah, so hey, listen, guys, we about to get up out of here. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holler. God bless. You get on my nerves.